You know, life is like a dance. Every step we take, every move we make has a rhythm. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes slow, but the beat is always there. And if you listen closely, you'll realize there's a guiding force behind it. I truly believe that force is God. He's not just watching over us, He's orchestrating our steps, even when we don't realize it. I've learned in my journey that every challenge, every twist and turn, every detour is part of something bigger. It's not random, it's a choreography. You might feel lost, you might stumble, but trust me, you're being led. When I look back at my own life, I see moments where I thought, why is this happening to me? But now I understand it wasn't happening to me, it was happening for me. Think about it. How many times have you faced a setback and thought it was the end? Maybe you didn't get that opportunity you wanted, or you felt stuck in a situation that seemed impossible to get out of. In those moments, it's easy to doubt yourself, to doubt your journey. But let me tell you something, God doesn't just see where you are, He sees where you're going. He knows your potential even when you don't. He's laying down stepping stones for you even when you can't see them. When I first started in the entertainment industry, I faced so much rejection. People said, you're not good enough, you don't fit in, you'll never make it here, and trust me, those words hurt. But there was this little voice inside me that said, keep going. At the time, I didn't realize it, but that voice was God reminding me that my path was already written. He wasn't just telling me to move forward, He was guiding me to the right opportunities, the right people, the right moments. You see, God doesn't make mistakes. If you're in a tough spot right now, maybe it's because He's preparing you. Sometimes He'll close one door because He knows there's a better one waiting for you. It's like in dance, if one move doesn't flow, you transition to another. And that transition, that in-between moment, is where growth happens. You learn resilience. You learn patience. You learn to trust the process. But here's the thing, trusting God's timing is hard. We're so used to wanting everything now. Instant success, instant happiness, instant results. But God's timing is perfect, even if it doesn't align with ours. It's like when you're rehearsing for a performance, you might think you're ready to hit the stage, but the choreographer knows you need more time to perfect the routine. God is that ultimate choreographer. He's refining you, shaping you, so when the time comes, you're ready to shine. And let's talk about setbacks for a second. You know, those moments when you feel like you've hit rock bottom, maybe you've lost a job, a relationship, or even your sense of purpose. I've been there, but now I see setbacks as setups. They're not there to break you, they're there to build you. It's in those moments of struggle that God is the closest to you, whispering, this is not the end, this is just the beginning. What I've realized is that life is not about perfection, it's about progression, and every step, even the messy ones, counts. When you trip, when you fall, when you feel like you're out of rhythm, remember God is still ordering your steps. He's teaching you something. Maybe it's humility, maybe it's strength, maybe it's compassion. Whatever it is, it's part of your journey, and it's leading you to something greater. I'll give you an example from my own life. When I first came to India, I didn't know the language, the culture, or the industry. I was an outsider in every sense of the word. But instead of seeing that as a disadvantage, I chose to see it as an opportunity. I worked hard, I learned, I adapted, and slowly but surely doors started opening. Looking back, I realized that every no I received was God's way of saying, not this one. I have something better for you. And you know what? He was right. The opportunities I've had, the performances, the collaborations, the love from fans, none of it would have been possible if I hadn't trusted His plan. If I had given up when things got tough, I wouldn't be standing here today. That's the power of faith. It's about believing that even when you don't see the whole picture, the pieces are falling into place. Now, I want to speak directly to those of you who feel like you're stuck. Maybe you're in a job that doesn't fulfill you. Maybe you're chasing a dream that feels out of reach. Maybe you're battling self-doubt. Whatever it is, I want you to know that you're not alone. God sees you, He knows your struggles, and He's not just watching, He's working. Behind the scenes, He's aligning everything in your favor. Your job is to keep moving, to keep stepping, even when it's hard. And don't be afraid to dream big. Sometimes we limit ourselves because we think we're not capable or worthy. But let me tell you something, if God put a dream in your heart, it's because He knows you can achieve it. He wouldn't give you a vision without giving you the tools to make it happen. But here's the catch, you have to trust Him. You have to trust that even when things don't go your way, they're still going His way. There's a verse that says, the steps of a good person are ordered by the Lord. That means every step you take, every decision you make is part of His plan. Even when you mess up, even when you take the wrong path, He's there, redirecting you. It's like GPS. You might take a wrong turn, but the system recalibrates and guides you back to the right route. That's what God does. He doesn't abandon you when you stray, He brings you back stronger and wiser. So what does this mean for you? It means you have to keep moving even when you're scared. It means you have to take risks even when you're uncertain. It means you have to believe in yourself even when others don't. Because every step you take in faith brings you closer to your destiny. And let's not forget gratitude. Sometimes we're so focused on where we want to go that we forget to appreciate where we are. But gratitude is what keeps us grounded. It reminds us that even in the midst of challenges, there's so much to be thankful for. So take a moment to reflect on your journey. Think about the lessons you've learned, the people who've supported you, and the moments that have shaped you. All of it is part of God's plan for your life. I'll leave you with this: life is a dance, and God is your choreographer. He's not just ordering your steps, He's dancing with you. So trust Him, trust the rhythm, trust the process, and remember, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how many times you fall, you're never alone. God is guiding you step by step to a future that's brighter than you can imagine. So keep moving, keep believing, and most importantly, keep shining. Thank you.